packing. Fresh fruit for a lunchbox doesn't have to be a messy or boring chore. I know the struggle. You pack a perfect piece of fruit, and by lunchtime, it's brown, mushy, or just too hard for little hands to manage. Well, today, we're going to change all of that. I'm going to show you how to cut apples, oranges, and pears so they stay fresh, look super fun, and are incredibly easy to eat. Whether it's for school or work, say goodbye to sad lunchbox fruit and hello to vibrant, delicious, and easy-to-eat snacks that everyone will love. Let's get started. First up, the classic lunchbox staple, the apple. The key to a great lunchbox apple is preventing that unappetizing browning. Let's start by giving our apples a good wash under cool water. No matter which variety you choose, a crisp Gala, a sweet Fuji, or a tart Granny Smith, these methods work perfectly. Our first method is the tried and true wedge. This is probably how you're used to cutting them, but we're adding a crucial step. Start by cutting your apple in half, from the stem down through the core. Place each half flat side down on your cutting board. This makes it much more stable and safer to cut. Now, slice each half into even wedges. About 4 per half is a good size. You can use an apple corer to remove the core beforehand, or simply angle your knife to slice it out from each wedge. Now, for the magic trick to keep them looking fresh. Take your wedges and place them in a small bowl. Squeeze a little bit of fresh lemon juice over them and give them a gentle toss. Don't worry, you only need a tiny bit. It won't make the apple taste sour. But the citric acid will work wonders to stop the oxidation process that causes browning. You can also use pineapple juice or even a citric acid powder mixed with water. If you want to get a little more creative and make the apples easier for little kids to handle, try apple sticks. This is my personal favorite. Cut the apple in half and then slice it into planks, about a ½ inch thick. Lay those planks flat and then cut them again into long, thin strips, like French fries. These are perfect for dipping into peanut butter, yogurt, or a caramel dip. They're fun to eat and a great way to change things up. Now, a couple of quick tips for apples. Don't peel them. So much of the fiber and nutrients are right there in the skin, so leave it on. When it's time to pack, an airtight container is your best friend. For the wedges, you can actually reassemble the apple and hold it together with a food-safe rubber band. This minimizes air exposure and keeps it extra fresh. See, when you take the band off, the slices are still perfectly white and crisp. Let's pack these into a colorful lunchbox. They look so inviting. Next, let's tackle the juicy and sometimes tricky orange. We want all that vitamin C goodness without the sticky mess. I have 2 fantastic hassle-free ways to prep them. The first method is perfect for anyone who doesn't want to deal with a peel at lunchtime. We're going to peel and segment it. The easiest way to start is to slice off the top and bottom of the orange. This gives you a flat, stable base. Now, stand the orange on one of the flat ends and carefully run your knife down the sides, following the curve of the fruit to remove the peel and the white pith. The pith can be a bit bitter, so try to get most of it off. Once it's fully peeled, you can gently pull the orange apart into its natural segments. If you want to be extra fancy, you can even remove the thin membrane from each segment. But for a lunchbox, just separating them is perfectly fine. Pop these juicy segments into a small, leak-proof container, and you have a ready-to-eat, mess-free snack. The second style is what I like to call orange smiles. This is especially great for kids because the peel acts as a little handle. Start by cutting the orange in half, crosswise. Then, place each half cut side down and slice it into quarters or even eighths, depending on how big you want the smiles to be. This creates perfect little wedges that are easy to hold and bite into. The peel keeps their fingers from getting too sticky. A couple of tips for oranges, especially for younger kids. It's a good idea to check for and remove any seeds before you pack them. No one wants an unexpected crunchy surprise. And if you're worried about any juice leaking into the rest of the lunchbox, you can wrap the orange slices in a small piece of parchment paper before placing them in their compartment. Look how neatly these orange smiles fit right next to a sandwich. It adds such a bright pop of color. Last but not least, let's talk about the wonderfully sweet and soft pear. Pears can be a little delicate, but with the right prep, they make a fantastic lunchbox addition. The key is to use a pear that is ripe but still firm to the touch. An overly ripe pear will just turn to mush. As always, let's start by giving it a good wash. Just like with apples, our goal is to prevent browning. Our first method is the classic wedge. Cut the pear in half lengthwise and use a spoon or a melon baller to easily scoop out the core and seeds. It comes out so cleanly. Then, lay each half flat and slice it into wedges. Pears brown even faster than apples, so we need our secret weapon again. A light drizzle of lemon or pineapple juice will do the trick perfectly. Just a little toss, and these wedges will stay beautiful and appetizing until it's time to eat. For a more fun bite-sized option, let's make pear cubes. This is great for toddlers or for including in a fruit salad mix. After having and coring the pear, slice the halves into thick planks. Then, turn those planks and cut them into small, bite-sized cubes. They're easy to spear with a fork or even a fun, colorful toothpick. Speaking of which, packing a few kid-friendly toothpicks or a small fork makes eating these so much easier and more engaging. It turns a simple snack into a fun little activity. The cubes also fit perfectly into those small containers for dips or other little snacks. And there you have it, a beautifully prepped, colorful assortment of fruit that's ready to go in any lunchbox. We have our lemon-kissed apple sticks, our easy-to-eat orange smiles, and our delightful little pear cubes. Simple cuts, no browning, no mess, and all packed with delicious nutrition. Making lunch fun and healthy doesn't have to be complicated. With just a few extra minutes of prep, you can create a lunch that you or your kids will be excited to open. I hope you found these fruit cutting tips helpful. Packing a healthy and appealing lunch is one of the best ways to show you care. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do we want to forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more lunchbox inspiration and easy, healthy ideas, too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy packing!